I'm Ted.
I'm Ted.
What?
Huh? This week we're talking about Star Wars.
Are you a fan?
Or are you not a fan?
I'm not really a fan. I don't hate it. I just never really got into it. Did you?
I love Star Wars. I froth it.
What about it?
Mostly because not mostly. I love Star Wars Lego. I try hard to collect as much Star Wars Lego as I can.
Yeah.
So, but I think I like Star Wars Lego because I don't know. I just grew up with Star Wars. It was just sick. I don't know. So there's nothing that was just like, oh, this is amazing. You just watch it and you're just like, this is awesome. There's dudes shooting guns at creatures and fighting with lightsaber sticks and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I think it was just such a nostalgic thing as a kid too. Like it was a big hype when I was growing up. Star Wars was like the pinnacle of being a nerd. I'm just like,
it's funny because Star Wars hits all the criteria for things that I love. I like sci-fi. I like adventure. I like action. I'm big into comics and stuff like that.
Storyline.
I used to read a lot of comics when I was younger. But I just never clicked. I don't know why.
Yeah, I just feel like it's one of those things you don't necessarily have to give a good reason as to why you like it. You just like it. Like it's just like, this is good. I like it.
I think I didn't really get into it when I was younger. So, but I have seen the movies, and I did watch them much later on. And I think a big part of it was the quality.
Yeah, because when you were growing up, 4, 5, 6 would have come out, which were like they were the first ones made, and it was a long time ago, so they didn't have.
Nah, it would have been before me, way before me.
Well, it would have been before you, but that would have been like, they would have been the ones that around your time would have been wanting to watch, and then they filmed 1, 2, 3.
I think I was a teenager when I started
7,
watching
8,
them.
9. So.
I just never really. I was like, I kind of got it, but I think in that period of time when I was watching them, I was more into like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bloodsport, stuff like that.
Could you imagine if they remastered them now?
Oh man,
like it would be freaking sick. So if they remastered 1 to 6,
I should probably give it another
that'd be a
go.
good time.
I do like the storylines. I think it's quite.
They're all on
interesting
Disney Plus,
concept.
and they're all in order too, so you can just watch them all.
Are you meant to watch it in order, or are you meant to watch
Don't
it?
watch it in film order. Watch it 1 through to 9.
Oh really?
Well,
Numerical order.
it's got the
Was it 4, 5, 6? No.
Yeah. So the way it was filmed was 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. But then they've got spin-offs that like the a Solo story, Rogue One. They all fit in the timeline as well. But if you go on Disney Plus, they're literally all on there in the right order. You just start and off you go. Because I think it's like 1, 2, 3 maybe, and then the Solo story. I can't remember exactly. And then it's like Rogue One, 4, 5, 6. So it's all the newer ones fit in at the start of the timeline, sort of thing. That makes sense. It's all on there. You literally just go into Star Wars.
I just thought it was interesting. It's such a big fellowship for
it's massive.
Star Wars. Did you ever get into Star Trek?
I got into Star Trek when I started working as a carer. One of the guys I used to work with frothed it big time.
Yeah.
He loves his sci-fi, like Charmed, Star Trek, all that sort of stuff.
Charmed.
Yeah,
That's great.
So like Buffy. So I never really. I think because when I grew up, it was like Star Wars was way better than Star Trek. But then as I got older, I feel like Star Trek was like for an older mind. Yeah. And then like as I got older and watched it, I'm like, this is actually half bad. And, all those sort of shows like Cheers, Frasier, all that sort of stuff. Never would have watched it as a kid, and I watch it now. I'm like, this is I like it. So.
But I always thought it was hilarious how like
Luke hooked up with his sister.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. No, I thought it was hilarious that geeks used to fight over Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Yeah, and they're completely opposite.
I'm just like, can't relate.
Dude, you can, and if it come down to it, Star Wars would roll Star Trek.
Yeah.
You imagine Darth Vader dead.
I don't think that's the point.
Palpatine dead.
I don't think that's the point.
Dooku dead. Freaking, bro, Star Wars would destroy Star Trek, and if you think otherwise, I don't care.
I think I saw a little clip of Kanye talking about Star Wars.
No.
It's like, who's the lead character in Star Wars?
Who's the lead character?
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And he created George Lucas.
George Lucas.
So he's the main character of his own story, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he kissed his own sister.
Yeah, that's bad. No shame if that's what you're into. But not from us. We're open. We don't discriminate.
No, there is. Don't
kiss your sister.
Don't do it.
Unless you're like on the cheek saying goodbye, I love you. Like don't do what Luke did. That's a no-no.
I feel like that's a topic for another discussion.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like
incest.
Incest, yeah. I think it's cultural as well. Because they used to do it back in the day. It was normal.
Yeah. So Star Wars is.
Star Wars and incest. The two things.
That's how it came along.
Yeah. George Lucas is sitting there like, I really like my sister.
Yeah.
How can I make a story out of this?
Yeah. See, I like Star Wars Lego.
Oh, that's epic.
This is one of many. So a cobweb on it, but this isn't the original Millennium Falcon. The original one had a circle dish here, but it's still pretty cool. I don't mind. I like it. A couple of hairs. Well, no, I try hard to collect as much Star Wars stuff as I can, and then once I've done that, I just finished watching the Harry Potters for the first time in my life, like a month ago, and I watched them. One because I wanted to, but at the same time, Harry Potter has a massive Lego collection, so.
I figured it out. So it's not about the movies. You don't even care. You just love Lego.
I only got Star Wars Lego because of how much I like Star Wars movies. But I thought if I'm going to collect the Harry Potter Lego next, I should probably see what it's about.
You gonna read the books?
So, mate, we spoke about this in the parenting. I don't even read to my daughter.
Yeah.
So no way am I going to read. I watched the movies. They're all right.
You should get your daughter to read to you.
She can read the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, I like it.
They were not they were all right. The movies weren't bad. I thought Voldemort was going to be way better than what he was. Like the guy that played the character did a really good job.
Can't say his name, mate.
But I especially in the one where him and Potter have the big battle. Well, it wasn't a big battle.
I didn't watch it.
I was mad that disappointed. I thought they were going to have this massive. But
do you remember what happened when the book was released? The final book.
In the movie, or
no, the book.
Dude, I don't even know how many Harry Potter movies there is. I only watched them a month ago.
It was on the news. Like I never read the books, but I remember when the final book was coming out, someone released it.
Mm.
So I'm pretty sure she had to change the ending.
Oh, because the movie, because it was
No. Someone actually found the ending of the book before she released it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and they released the book out. So
I do, actually, now you mentioned that, someone did say something to me about that.
Yeah, so they changed the ending. So then she gave
But apparently the movies don't even line up with the books that well. The books are way better, I hear. But if you're like me, that you hate reading, the books aren't better. So the movies are better, because reading I can't do. So
I think books serve a purpose. A big purpose is helps you fall asleep at night.
Yeah.
But movies are always better. movies are way better. Guys, leave your opinion.
I know lots of people that think books are better, but I just that's one thing I just like. Nope. Books aren't better.
No, they're never better. There's visuals.
Yeah.
There's added visuals.
Way more satisfaction watching something than trying to imagine.
Describe it. Yeah. I wonder what colour this banana was.
Yeah.
Movies are definitely better.
Especially this day and age, with the CGI quality and stuff that they got, they can make them pretty damn good.
You can argue about the story if the story isn't as intricate or complicated or whatever. But as a whole, there's a lot more. There's more value in a movie than a book. But guys, leave your comments. If you are an avid book lover, if you're one of those people that says that books are better than the movies, tell us your opinion. Why are books more, more valuable, I guess?
And if you love Star Wars as much as Josh Robinson and I, leave your comments.
Shout out to Josh Robinson.
Yeah, I know, he froths a bit of Star Wars.
He does. He's the one that got me into Star Wars memes.
Also, we won't talk about it now, but tell us your thoughts on the Mandalorian series, because
I never got into it. You love it? I've heard nothing but good things.
It was brilliant.
Nothing but good things.
Just brilliant.
Even after they got rid of what's her name? The female. She used to be a fighter. She had some choice words. Didn't like her thoughts.
Oh, that yeah. That
I can't remember her name.
No, I can't think
She
of
was
her
really
name.
good as well.
I thought you were talking about the movie, but the actual.
No,
Yeah.
the character, the female one.
Yes, yeah, that was a bit
Yeah.
controversial, wasn't it?
Yeah, we should probably talk about that one day.
Maybe.
Man, Disney does not like it when you speak up.
Nope. But
Can you imagine?
But they should sponsor us.
Like, can you imagine little Mickey Mouse like, I don't like it. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Tough crowd.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, I love Star Wars. Teddy likes Star Wars. We just thought we'd talk about it because I've got lots of Star Wars later.
I wouldn't say like.
Teddy doesn't mind Star Wars.
I don't mind it. I'm still new to it, so I'm kind of
He's got
dibbling my toes in the
Alright,
water.
we'll touch base on it later down the track after he's
Yeah.
watched the movies, and we'll see what he thinks.
Tell us what your thought is if I should watch it 1, 2, 3, 4 numerical order, or should I go in the way it was released?
No, that doesn't make sense.
It does. It was released that way, so
Yeah,
obviously they want you to watch it that way.
Nah, that doesn't make it. The story won't make sense if you do that. Sorry, buddy, it won't make sense.
But everyone that watched it,
Yeah, but that's
originally
just
watched
something
it that way.
that's something they did, but that didn't make sense the way they did it. But it was great the way they did it. You got to watch it one.
Okay,
You got to watch it from
feedback.
1 to.
I want to hear feedback.
Yeah, and also tell us your favourite character, whether it's the villain or the good guy. Let us know. I love Darth Maul. Darth Maul is probably one of my favourite characters. I didn't like that he went so quickly, but I haven't actually watched if it's the Clone Wars or whatever the spin-off is, the animated spin-off. I know he's in that. I haven't actually watched it to see what he's like in it. So I know that he lived, but it would have been awesome to see him a bit more. He was pretty gangster.
What about, are you a fan of the TV shows and movies that aren't part of the actual storyline? Like Rogue One? Was it Rogue One?
It is part of the story.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all fit in.
Oh, they all fit in. Alright, cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of spin-offs on Disney Plus, like the Clone Wars, like it's animated, but they all link with each other.
Okay.
But they're just not, it's one's really animated, like Rick and Morty animation.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, give us your thoughts on Star Wars. If you're a fan, if
Or
I should watch it in numerical order, or if I should just watch it in release date. I'm sure I guarantee there's going to be some people that say I should.
Triggered.
All right. That's it. If you do have a favorite movie, let us know. If you're a Star Wars fan and there's a particular movie that you hated, I would love to hear that. That'd be interesting.
There's a couple.
There is?
I've got some ones on my head, but
You do?
we'll get into it another day.
You do?
If you've also got Star Wars stuff you want to donate for my room, it might end up on some videos. Feel free to do it.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Ciao.
Ciao.